Saturday, June 23rd, 4 a.m. Mountain Time, 2018. Guys, in this video, we're going to talk about the sun and how we've been noticing UV's been a lot higher. The temperatures, they've been high, but overall the sun just feels hotter. What you're looking at here is a UV reading I took from my app that comes from the Weather Service on June 19th, and it was a 13. Which doesn't surprise me because my instrument's consistently showing 11s and 12s. So we're going to start looking for 13s in the future. That was an off day. We just do UV readings now on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. This reading here you see come from Abbotsford, Canada, and its maximum reading was 15 on this day. I'm just giving you some examples of overall higher UV. We're seeing damage to vegetation. But what I'm getting at is someone was severely burnt at a beach in Virginia Beach. I'll show you the location here in just a minute. And it wasn't from sunburn. It was something that they stepped on, gave them second-degree burns. What you're looking at is a plant that a viewer sent me. This is from May, back on the first week of May, in fact. And this isn't from lack of water. They're a seasoned gardener, and their plant was damaged by intense sunlight, they think. And so do I. That's what it looks like. I had it happen to me. And the plant disappeared around the second week of May. It didn't last very long. There's some more examples here, and you can tell the soil's been watered, but the vegetation just could not take the intense sunlight. The story that I want to talk about is what happened to a gentleman over here on Virginia Beach. This happened about 5 days ago, and as he was at the beach, he got second-degree burns from simply walking on a catwalk out to the beach. Pretty incredible story here, dated June 18th. It happened on around June 16th or 15th. I'm going to play the news story here for you.
Beach landed him at the doctor's office. He says the bottom of his feet were badly burned during his visit to Croatan. 10 on your sides. Joe Fisher is live in the newsroom. And Joe, all he wants now is to just warn others, right?
Well, Stephanie and Laura, Joe Mafia ended up with second-degree burns. And we do want to warn you, the pictures you're about to see are pretty tough to look at. He compares what happened to like walking on hot coals. And he says it all happened so fast.
Smoking.
You gotta run, and run fast, down this decking at Croatan Beach if you want to avoid getting hurt. Splash some water on those feet just to cool down.
It's an awesome beach day, but you gotta come prepared with your flops.
Locals
know, wear your flops.
Unfortunately, the heat took Joe Mafia by surprise.
This could really hurt somebody, if they're not properly protected.
He's speaking from experience after coming off the beach barefoot. Take a look at the bloody blisters that followed, and even 4 days later, the burns continue to heal.
I stepped on, I took a couple of steps, and I was like, golly, that's hot. And then just kind of like jogged like this the rest of the way until I got to the shower and cooled my foot down.
About 10 seconds is all it took, he says, before the damage was done. Similar decking connecting the public parking or streets to the beach is used from the north end to Sandbridge. Lifeguards tell us similar injuries have been reported from the decking or simply the hot sand.
I just would like to see a sign or something here or somewhere in this area warning people of the heat danger on that kind of decking.
10 on your side reached out to the city. A spokesperson says there hasn't been enough complaints to warrant new signs and recommends all beachgoers wear shoes. Mafia calls it all a big mistake, and he's hoping these painful reminders make you think twice on your next trip to the beach.
Just a warning, that nobody should walk barefoot on that, and you definitely don't bring your pets on it.
All right, so if you're at the beach and you find yourself in a similar situation, head to the lifeguard stand. The Virginia Beach Life Saving Service says guards can call for help, but unfortunately they're not able to apply any ointments like burn cream to beachgoers. Mafia says he knows that this is all pretty common sense stuff here, but like he learned, that common sense sometimes doesn't kick in until it's too late.
And it's not like that beach was out in a climate where it's 110, 115 degrees. It was in the 90s and gave that man second-degree burns. I'm sure it's probably happened in the past a time or two. I just haven't heard about it. But that's quite alarming. to see something like that, and temperatures are not that extreme. Yeah, they're hot. I think it was in the 90s around that time, maybe 90, 92. But a deck at the beach, a lot of times people go barefoot at the beach. So apparently now we have to be more careful and wear shoes at the beach. And maybe this is common for this area. Again, I don't know. I just saw the article and was surprised, but yet I wasn't surprised because the sun just overall feels more intense these days. And a lot of people are saying that. So anyway, guys, I found that story interesting. Wanted to share it with you guys. Comes out of Virginia Beach. Gentleman gets second-degree burns from simply walking on a boardwalk down towards the beach with no flip-flops on. He will wear flip-flops in the future, he says. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a super day. Be safe out there.